The perfect real estate business in 2026. How about old school plus new school? Unbeatable. I never thought I'd say this, but I love both of these. So many great, cool things that we can incorporate. So, the agents winning in 2026 aren't just choosing old school or new school. They're combining both, and they're going to be the absolute strongest. So technology is getting attention, but relationships close transactions. And consumers, as they're increasingly researching online, they're using AI tools and watch videos before they're ever even contacting an agent. So that's making trust and expertise even more important. Man, this is such a great time. All right, so let's get into it. What are some of the tactics from the old school? Still want you doing, still really works. And they work extremely well. So, prospecting calls, yes, for sale by owners, expired, circle, past clients, fear of influence, right? Those old school methods still work. Why? Most agents have stopped calling. Guess what? So the competition is even lower. In other words, it's even easier. But a lot of people just don't want to do it. Well, it crushes it, right? And it's a great way. You just fill in that pipeline. Okay, number two, another old school method, handwritten notes. Okay. Sending those congratulations, happy anniversary, thank you cards, birthday cards, that little personal touch, right, has a tremendous impact because so many people don't do it. So it's just going to stand out that much more because of that reason. Number three, open houses. I always hear it doesn't work. This, oh my gosh, it does. Okay. If it's done correctly, right? Are you inviting neighbors? Do you have a great sign-in system? Are you following up right away? Are you video recapping, sending them something out? Okay, get my pro bonus tip on it too. If you're making a chart with all these other different homes that are available to see, works great. You can probably do that digitally now as well. But even if you're doing the standard one, it's going to give you one particular home, perhaps 20 more homes that they could see. So it's very powerful, right? Uh, and one great open house can produce buyers, sellers, neighbors, right, and future referrals. So someone tells me it doesn't. I say, how many signs do you have up? How many doors did you knock? How many calls did you invite? And you do this consistently for a couple of days, then it's going to, for the most part, do really, really well. Okay, number four, door knocking. But they've got, but they've got a ring camera. Yes, use it. Right? When you knock, have a presentation for that that's short, quick, to the point. Okay, especially if you're knocking, if it's just listed, just sold are good ones. If you're knocking around open houses, if you're giving a market update, you're introducing yourself to that neighborhood, you're inviting them to an event. Okay, those help. People like that stuff. It can still do really well, and it's just the consistency, right? And they're always going to appreciate meeting a knowledgeable local expert, and you just never know. And especially because other people aren't doing it, makes it easier if you do. Okay, number five, community networking. If you're not in the Chamber of Commerce, join, right? BNI, Rotary, church, youth events, charity events. People hire agents they know personally, right? And get in my paid. I have a great secret weapon that absolutely kills it and just gives you chance after chance each month. Okay, number six, client events. These crush it, right? This is a very high S tier activity. You're going to get movie nights is a great one. Pumpkin patches, pie giveaways, holiday photos, ice cream socials. I like barbecues. You can have a pizza party, right? You can do fun things, but past clients become repeat clients. And the people that do this consistently a few times a year know it works, or otherwise they wouldn't be doing it. And it's great if they invite someone in. That's a pro tip. So if you're doing it for your clients, you have them invite one person to the event with them. Guess what you just did? You doubled that potential network and the powerful impact of the event. And they're thinking, well, my agent doesn't do anything like this. Guess what? More potential clients. Okay, number 7, old school method. I still think a lot of value here. Pop by gifts. Simple items, cookies, popcorn, local coffee, seasonal gifts. You stay top of mind without asking for business every time. This one is a great one. People like being appreciated. I don't know who doesn't like getting sealed, wrapped, contained. I don't want, make sure it's sealed. But if you're dropping off something, people generally appreciate it. I get stuff dropped off to my family a lot, and I must say, I love it. I don't think I'm alone here. Okay. Especially just out of the blue. Yeah, it's fun on, birthdays, this, whatever. But every once in a while, someone does it, and it's a great experience. Okay. Find something that works, but it's fun. Personal referrals, another old school referrals. Simply ask you, who do you know that's thinking about buying or selling this year? Okay, still one of the highest converting lead sources. Obviously, I wouldn't want to upgrade, right? But the idea is if we're asking, we have a chance. And remember, out of 100 people, 10 are going to be probably listing their home. That's a statistical average across a huge database that I've seen. Well, if you're asking, you have a chance. Okay, number 9, old school farming neighborhoods. Okay, you can become that neighborhood expert through monthly mailers, door knocking, right? Facebook groups kind of extends that reach a lot. I would probably not just do the neighborhood, but you can. Market reports, community videos, really, really good. And number 10, face-to-face appointments, right? Nothing replaces that belly-to-belly kitchen table conversations, home walkthroughs, buyer consults, seller strategy meetings, right? Trust is still built in person. Very powerful. So those are some of the old school things that I still think work absolutely. For sure, let's talk some new school. These are growing really fast in 2026. What am I going to tell you? YouTube. I love it. I believe in it. I 100% have seen it work and crush. So create those videos about what are the topics that are being searched. So you can have market updates, neighborhood tours, home buying, seller tip, local business, right? I like top whatever reasons that you're here, top 7 reasons in your city, top 7 against your city. If you're moving from one location to another, right? What does X get me in this home? What does 500,000? What does a million get? And then show it. Okay, I like these and I like being consistent. Everyone that I coach, we focus on this and it works. You get deals and they're working 24/7. That's why I love it. And it's going to tie into your AI, right? So the more content you make, you're going to rank better. You really need to be doing this. If you're not sure, jump in. My free paid coaching, I'll get you started on it. Make sure you like and subscribe to this content. I thought this was kind of a fun topic. But if you have stuff to add in the old school that still works or in the new school. Okay, number 2, AI tools, right? We're using them all the time. You can come up with quick ideas for listing descriptions. I'd still probably tweak it a little bit. Email writing, social media, video scripts, market reports, follow-up idea. It's such a part of most people's workflow that if you're not using it, you're really falling behind. Okay, it's just going to be time saving with a lot of the biggest benefits, but it still is going to help you, right? Just bouncing ideas off. Okay, short form. Where do I like it? Attention grabbing, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Probably create a different channel for it, as it will actually hurt potentially the algorithm for it. So if you're going to do it, create a second channel for your YouTube channel. One listing can be 10 shorts, 5 reels, stories, posts. So repurposing content is one of the highest ROI marketing activities. I do like when you take one video and cutting it up. Really, really good. Okay, number 4, hyper local content. So you can create videos about your area, right? It can be the schools, the restaurants, the parks. One I love that worked really well was the dog parks. People were into that. New businesses and neighborhood comparisons or that particular neighborhood, right? Show that area off. Local expertise is hard for competitors to copy. And when you're about, right, it adds that credibility. Number five, email marketing. Okay, weekly emails. Email is still very, very powerful. Just has to be value for them, right? So you can have market updates, homeowners tips, local events, success stories. Okay, you want to be staying consistently visible. Now, one I'm going to say is really powerful, right? Another S tier, Facebook groups. This one is very powerful because you're just getting people adding all the time and we're getting opportunities to get in front of them. Now, you want to answer questions, you want to post about different things, and you want to be of value for them, right? So, number one rule is always caring, but this is going to help you have, what do I always say? 10 real estate conversations a day. If you have a Facebook group and it's growing just consistently every day, you're going to get those opportunities as a result. Just like if you have a YouTube channel and other things, you're just going to get opportunities. Okay, number seven, CRM automation. Love it, right? Follow up, drip campaigns, appointment reminders, birthday messages, home anniversary. Now, one tip I would say, okay, and I love different CRMs. I've used so many, it's crazy. Have one that you are controlling though. Okay, have one that's not attached to your brokerage. Just as my rule. Okay, not that those can't do great, but if you're controlling it right, you have a little more power over that. Just in case if you ever end up moving or switching. Okay. Number eight, you can definitely use technologies to personalize videos. This is very powerful, right? When you're following up and sending, we know almost 99, 98% of videos are watched, a quick message. So that is powerful. If you're not doing that, it is really great. And I'm going to go into greater detail on some specific strategies that we use in a different video. Okay, number nine, Google Business Profile and Reviews. If you're not getting Google reviews, okay, this is something that you are really falling behind on. Now, you can get them across multiple platforms. I'm not saying it has to be that, but ask every happy client for a review, right? It's going to help your local SEO. It's going to help your AI search visibility, more trust, more inbound leads. And then, of course, any kind of AI-powered lead responses, right? So these are very powerful things that you could set up. These are going to be powerful things that I am working on myself to make something. I've got some really good stuff coming up. But basically, using the power of AI for automation, it's great. So old school methods are still very powerful. It always can create, has a chance for those relationships. New school is going to create that automation and visibility. But I think when you combine both, that's when you become the agent people know, trust, and like. But you have powerful advantages with that AI helping everything in the 2026 market. So I love both. I'm not going to lie. I love technology. I love the old school. I love combining them. Look, I like to just win, okay? But when you use these things, you're going to grow and you're going to get better. But it's still not 100% one or the other. Right now, it's a combination. And you can really, really help yourself grow by using both. So hopefully this helps. Make sure you like and subscribe to the content. Make sure you jump in the free and paid coaching groups. And thank you so much for being a part of my day today. And hopefully I've helped you with something. And even if you're like, oh, old school is not dead, but new school is very powerful too. I think it's that combination right now that's really working well. All right, guys, we'll talk to you and see you on the next one. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Take care.